Hello, this Teddygaming and welcome back to another review on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Tales of TMNT Volume 2, issue number 22, Change of Power. So with this issue, I was not really too sure what to really expect with it, just because with a title like that, it could really mean a lot of things, and then going into this issue, I was quite surprised by it all, just because of the characters that I got to see in this issue, which were characters which I was not expecting to see ever again. Now the character that I'm talking about is a character from issue number 9 from the Mirage comics, and the story was basically like they had to transfer some power and knowledge into someone else while also having to deal with assassins. Now that issue was okay for the time, but now we're dealing with the character who got the powers transferred into him, and it's an interesting issue because we do get to see that he's grown up quite a bit and he has learned a lot of new skills and wants to take back his operation and wants to fight crime, and it's really interesting the way they go around it. Okay, so we do first start off with the man. He's walking up to the farm, and we do get to see Casey. He's building and working on the farmhouse, and I must admit I did quite enjoy this bit here, just because he gets like really annoyed with the turtles and not wanting to help out, just because they might get seen and stuff like that. And it does make a really good point that basically the turtles will be like more cautious out in the woods, where like there's a little chance that it could get spotted. Meanwhile in the city, where like going over rooftops, everyone can see them, they're fine with that. So I do like where Casey's thinking, so yeah. But I do get to see Casey comes in contact with the man, and this is where things go a little bit wrong, just because Casey starts to attack the man, and then that's when the man just punches him right in the face and he gets knocked out, and yeah, I'm not too sure what to really expect from this fight, but I must admit I was a little disappointed that it was over quite quickly, but at the same time it's just there, I want to say. But then after that, we do get to see the man. He talks to Splinter and explains everything that's going wrong, and asks Splinter if he can have help from Turtles to go back and basically regain his control over the company. And Splinter does allow this, which I was quite surprised by this, and also I was a little bit surprised that he didn't offer him like self to go out and help them, but it is what it is. But we do get to see the Turtles and the man. They go into the building, and it was really interesting because I was not really expecting this issue to take like this sort of shape, and also just expecting the Turtles just to be like doing the mission and not really have the help of the man, but I was quite surprised by it all. Not to mention that this man knows a lot of stuff, which he does explain in like a previous panel, saying that he knows how to fly, hack computers, investigate crime, just so that he can like basically like do a lot more good about the help of his ancestors, which I thought that was quite cool, but at the same time it does feel a little bit weird that he knows all of that stuff and yet he's still a good guy and stuff like that. It just seems really weird that he knows all of it. So yeah, but we do get to see like some of those skills actually play out in this issue, and we do get to see in the first bit where Donto and himself like they're hacking into computers to try and like shut things down, send money to foreign accounts and stuff like that. And we do get to see the Foot Clan in this issue, which that's also like another character which I was not expecting to see, but we do get to find out later in this issue that basically this company which they're trying to take down, like more or less teamed up with the Foot Clan to try and do like some mission stuff like that, but the Foot Clan took control of the company, and that's when things went wrong. But then after that, we do get to see the characters. They do fight Foot Clan, and after they defeated them, they decide to head down through the building, and we do get to see this new character called the Mistress, and there isn't really too much revealed in this issue so far, but I know that there's a little bit of story behind her, but I can't remember it all too well, so I'm not going to look it up just yet because I don't want it to be a bit more of like a surprise type of thing for me, but I do know that she has something to do with like Shredder and Splinter and stuff like that, but she basically calls all the men to go down and fight the Turtles, and it gets really interesting. Just because after that we do get to see the Turtles and the man. They encounter one of the people who tried to assassinate the man in issue number 9, which I was not expecting, just because I would have thought that man would have died or something like that, but here he is, and it was like another character which I was not expecting to see, but he's here and he's okay I want to say, but there's not really too much to him really. But then we do get to see all the characters. I go down to like the bottom level, and we do get to see this massive battle take place. We do get to see the man's guards, and we get to see the Foot Clan, the Turtles, the Mistress, the Man. They're all fighting, and it's just a really fun fight scene, and they blow things up, and not really many people die in this battle, which I was quite surprised at, but it was just like one of these kind of fight scenes that just happened, and they do set things up at the end of this fight scene with the Mistress talking to the Turtles, explaining that basically like Splinter's done some crimes with Hamato against Orokusaki and stuff like that, which it did set up a lot of intrigue for the story which they could be setting up, but at the same time, not too sure what they could be setting up, so that could be either be good or bad, but I guess we'll wait and see on that. Then after that, we do get to see the Man. He's talking to his people that were working for his father, and asked them to basically like come work with him, do the right thing, and make a lot of money. And that pretty much is it for this issue. Now, overall, I feel like this was just a fun issue, I'd say. It was one which I was not really expecting it to be, just because I wasn't really too sure what to really make of the title. When you do hear like a title like change in power, it really does like get mind going in terms of like what it could do and characters and stuff like that. And seeing it like go back to like an original Mirage issue was something which I was not expecting, and there's a lot of stuff in here which I just really enjoyed about it. And I must admit, I really enjoy this Man. I know I've not said his name, but that's because I don't really know how to really say his name, but he does have a name. But yeah, I must admit, he's actually a really cool character. I just really like the look of his character, and everything about it. He just seems like a really fun type of character, and he's like a character which I would like to see a lot more, just because I feel like there's a little potential there to tell like a really fun tale with him. But I know at the same time, there's not really too much you can really do with him, just because he does seem a little bit boring in terms of like story wise, because other than this issue, I don't really see like where his story could really go. But other than that, I think he's like a really great character, and I'd really like to see him come back to do like in the DIW comics or something like that. I feel like he has potential to do like a lot more, but I feel like in the Mirage universe, he's all done, but I feel like he has potential to go into other versions of Turtles. Now, the artwork for this issue was, yeah, not the best. I think that for the Turtles, it's definitely not the artist's strong suit, and I do feel like the artist could definitely work on the Turtles. I don't know what it is about the Turtles, there's something a little bit wrong about them. I can't exactly explain what it is. I don't know if it's a shell, the body, or what it is, but something just about them just feels off about them. However, that being said, I do feel like the humans that are drawn in this issue, such as like the Man, Casey, April, the Mistress, the other characters, I do feel like they are drawn pretty good, and I think it's just the Turtles which the person needs to work on. But other than that, the artwork is good. I just wish the Turtles were drawn a bit better. But yeah, I mean, must admit overall, it's just a really fun issue, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do next with the Mistress and stuff like that. And with the Tales of Timothy, I was not expecting like an ongoing story type of thing, but I mean, I must admit, I'm really looking forward to it, just to see where it goes, because I was expecting just like one short type of stories, not ongoing stories. But I must admit, I'm generally quite surprised and happy about it. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about all this? Do you like it? Do you not? And yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. If it doesn't, please share, like, subscribe and all that stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.